persuasive speaking is to influence audience members' attitudes, beliefs, values, and actions.
Focus on motivation. Success in persuasive speaking requires attention to human psychology, to what motivates listeners. Use information to make your message personally relevant to listeners. Establish your credibility and set modest goals.
Balance reason and emotion. An argument is a stated position with support for or against an idea or issue.
Pathos represents an appeal to the emotions of the audience.
Stress your credibility. Ethos is a means of convincing someone of the character or credibility of the persuader.
Establish credibility. Emphasize your grasp of the topic. Demonstrate trustworthiness by revealing your true speech goals. And strive for a dynamic delivery. Target listeners' needs. Audience members are more motivated to act on the basis of their needs.
Hierarchy of needs. Self-actualization needs, self-esteem needs, social needs, safety needs, and physiological.
Encourage mental engagement. Elaboration, likelihood, model of persuasion. Audience members will mentally process your persuasive message by one of two routes. Central processing, when they are motivated and able to think critically about a message. Peripheral processing, when listeners lack the motivation of ability to judge the argument based on its merits.
Construct sound arguments. The claim states the speaker's conclusion based on evidence.
The evidence substantiates the claim. The warrant provides reasons that the evidence is valid or supports the claim.
Identify the nature of your claims. Claims of facts. Focus on whether something is or is not true, or whether something will or will not happen.
Claims of value. Address issues of judgment.
A specific course of action be taken or approved. Address the other side of the argument. One-sided message. Does not mention opposing claims.
Two-sided message. Mentions opposing points of view and sometimes refutes them.
Use effective reasoning. Reasoning. The process of drawing conclusions from evidence. Arguments using deductive reasoning begin with a general principle or case. Reasoning by analogy is a common form of inductive reasoning. Casual reasoning. The speaker argues that one event, circumstance, or idea is the cause for another. Avoid fallacies in reasoning. Logical fallacy is either a false or erroneous statement or an invalid or a deceptive line of reasoning.
Address culture. Core values. Audience members of the same culture often share core values. Cultural harm. A group's rule for behavior. Cultural premises. Listeners sharing a common culture usually hold culturally specific values about identity and relationships. Emotions. Influences are responses to emotional appeals.
Problem-solution pattern of arrangement. A commonly used design for persuasive speeches.
Problem cause solution pattern. 1. The nature of the problem. 2. Reasons for the problem. 3. Proposed solution. Monroe's motivated sequence. A 5-step sequence. 1. Attention. 2. Need. 3. Satisfaction. 4. Visualization. And 5. Action.
Comparative advantage pattern of arrangement. Shows how your viewpoint or proposal is superior to one or more alternative viewpoints or proposals.
Refutation pattern of arrangement. You confront and then refute opposing claims to your position.